Just a little warning to you youngins out there. When you get older, you start becoming more judicious about what type of bends, twists, bending over you will do because your joints become achy and stiff, and the simplest maneuver is not like butter like when you were younger. For example, tying your shoes can be a chore sometime. If you're somebody like me who falls asleep with his fully dressed with his shoes on, sometimes it's easier, even though you're gonna have to untie all the knots later. It's just easier to kick off the shoe than to pull it or sit up, because you don't feel like sitting up to untie the shoe. You just end up kicking it up. Maybe I don't know about you guys, but I always picked up every penny I saw. I think I at one point accumulated $100 worth of pennies, and but it's not worth it anymore. Just bending over and picking some, it takes forever. I feel like a goddamn fentanyl addict. I was watching like this. You've seen them on the street. I feel like that. People think I'm on fentanyl because I bend over to pick up a penny, and it takes forever. So I have a rule: I won't pick up anything less than a nickel. It makes sense. I'm sure I'm going to think of something before I end this, as I'm trying to procrastinate and keep you guys here, because I'm trying to think of some sort of a reasonable closing or a punchline. When I was a telemarketer and I used to call up these prospects, cold calling people, reading exactly from the script like I was supposed to, I would have some older guys, come on, fella, get to the point. What's the punchline, fella? What's the punchline? So the punchline is that don't get old. Freeze your embryos or freeze your sperm. Don't let it get to that point where you can't even tie your shoe, because it's just not fun anymore. We'll end on that. Thank you.